Shalom. Let's get this thing, share this real quick, and we're going to start this thing off.
We hear it.
Oh, yeah, it's clear. I can hear it.
What brother say, man? Open up. Want anything to drink? No story?
Oh, no, I'm not, bro. All right, Shalom.
Shalom.
All right. We got the Hebrew Israelites out here another week to prophesy the downfall of America. We are the brothers of Great Millstone Buffalo, okay, coming out here to do what we do, all right? And that's to preach, okay, the deliverance to the captives and to preach, okay, the, the coming of the kingdom of heaven, which is the kingdom of Yahweh Shai. Okay, before we get started, we're going to face the east and give all praises, honor, and glory to
Yahweh, Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Shem, HaKadosh.
Double honor to the apostles at Great Millstone who taught us his truth through the Holy Spirit. Peace, blessings, and salutations to the hopeful elect, okay, in the house of David. All right, if anybody get, y'all got something, somebody get Job 9 and 24, Isaiah chapter 24 and verse 11. We can just start off right there.
This is Job, chapter 9, verse 24. And the earth is given to the hands of the wicked. He covereth the faces of the judges thereof.
Okay, so this is talking about the wicked. We understand, the wicked, that would be Esau, Edom. Okay, he's the border of wickedness. This is what we're out here to do, to prophesy the downfall of his kingdom. And not just him, we were prophesying the downfall of all the nations, man. All the nations are about to get put back in their place, man. Okay, go ahead, bro.
If not, where and who is he?
Right, because you got Jake talking about Esau's the Arabs, man. Okay, who is he then, man? He's the Edomites, man. He's the white man, man. Okay, the Europeans. All right, see, the Lord has sent his men out to preach the truth. All right, and the truth is not going to diminish, man, because the truth has to be revealed. These are the last days, man. Okay, when you go into the book of Revelations, it means to reveal. Okay, we're out here to reveal the truth unto the nations, man. Okay, and that's what all our forefathers ever did, man. Somebody grab Jeremiah 28 and 8. You can grab that real quick. Oh, you got to do something?
Yeah. Because the brother said, all you nations, right? It's not just Esau, man.
Yeah.
All you nations are going into captivity, man.
Yep.
Right? If you're not an Israelite, your ass is going into captivity. Plain and simple, right? This is 1 Maccabees chapter 2, verse 10. It says, what nation have not had part in her kingdom?
That's right.
And gotten of her spoils.
That's right.
Because you're all spoils,
Yeah.
man. One way or the other, man.
Yep.
Whether it was licking our sores or whatever, man. Right? But we've been in captivity pretty much our whole existence, man.
Yeah.
Yep. And the Lord is bringing it to an end, man. And that's what we're looking forward to, man.
Right. Right. Hold on. Real quick. You got? Did I tell you to get something out?
Yeah.
What you got?
Jeremiah 28.
Yeah, grab that real quick. Hold on. Before we start going real crazy, let's grab these real quick, and then I'm gonna let y'all go. Go ahead.
It's Jeremiah 28, verse 8. The prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesy both against many countries and against great kingdoms of wars.
Hey, listen. So nothing's new under the sun. Okay, the scriptures speak about the spirit of the prophets being subject unto the prophets. What did the prophets do? Okay, they had the spirit and fire of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai on them to preach against the wicked nations, man. Okay, it's the same thing today. None of us have put the spirit on us to do this. The Lord has did this, man. The Lord has put his spirit on us to come out here and preach against this place, man. All right? This is what you should be doing as a man of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, man. Going against wicked kingdoms, man. Okay? And standing for the truth. Okay? You got to fight with, for this truth until death. Okay? You don't hop out this thing when you want to, man. All right? You strive in this thing until death, man. Okay? It's either you on the side of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai or you're going to get destroyed, man. All right? So, you got more on that?
Yeah.
God.
And against great kingdoms of war and of evil and of pestilence.
Right. You see, so when we see the men of the Lord, we're looking. See, we're occupied in what's going on in the earth. Okay, We understand that what? The earth is getting, the heathens, they're ruling wrong, man. You know, the air stink, you know what I'm saying? It just looked like crap. The whole shit is tore down, man. Okay? And the spirit of the prophet is going to come out and tell you about it, man. All right? You know, how did Esau Edom get rid of the Native Americans? What did he do? He brought a disease over here to kill them off, man. Okay? We're here to tell you that the wicked is in rule right now, man. Okay? You have to depart from that to get saved, man. All right? To get beamed up. All right? Y'all can get y'all precepts now.
The book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 6, let's start verse 18. They're talking about how Esau, so these elites right now, that they're getting shown to being the wicked, man.
Yeah.
They're being found out. 2nd Ezra 6, starting 18. And it said, behold, the days come, thou begin to draw nigh, to visit them that dwell upon the earth. And I'll begin to make inquisition of them, what they be of that hurt unjustly with their unrighteousness. And when the affliction of Zion should be fulfilled, and the main point right there is the Lord make inquisition of them to do unjustly. Now, the Lord find them out. The Lord is exposing them across the world right now, man. Now, and right now, people know that these small hats are the ones really in charge, man. They figure it out. They figured out that these imposters are the real, imposters. No, they're not supposed to be in no land. They're not the real people. Now, they figure out they're the ones running the country, running the banks, really ruling the whole world behind the scenes. And they've seen the wicked ass shit that people know they're doing right now, man.
Right.
Teen files, man.
Right.
No, that's why.
Yeah, they wickedness being exposed on a whole different level now, man. You know, the Epstein files, all that shit. Hey, that's just on a small level too. You know, when you look at and read the Epstein files, that's something they do. That's just the smaller things that they've allowed for you to see. You know, we know about your history, man. We know who you are, man. You know, and real soon, when all hell breaks loose, we're gonna see all of these damn Edomites wickedness, man. Right now they can go into the store and get food, and you know they right now they're running in the mall to get their woman a Valentine's Day gift. You know what I'm saying? This is what they doing right now. They living it up right now because they're ruling, right? But real soon when shit go down, you're gonna see the real Edomites, man. You know? The true nature of all the Edomites is gonna come out. It's not just the elites; they all wicked, man. You know,
because the bread and circuses are the ones keeping them calm right now.
Yeah,
that's really like a dog on a leash. When you take the leash off, the dog runs wild, man. Yep. No, that's what's gonna happen to the Edomites, man. Because right now they get the food and the entertainment, football games. Well, football games are done right now, but you know. No, shit like that to keep it entertained.
Yeah.
No, but
it's hockey season right now, basketball season, all that shit. You know what I'm saying? It's always something going on.
One after another.
Yeah.
Olympics.
Yeah.
I got one.
Hold on, the buyer, he got one. And then I'm gonna let Kayad, then you got it, okay, bro?
Yeah, because he was earlier before he was saying that they afflicted the Northern Kingdom, but it was both kingdoms, the Southern and Northern. This is Revelations 11, verse 7. And when they shall have finished their testimony, the beast that ascended out of the bottomless pit shall make war against them and shall overcome them and kill them. The beast that descended out of the bottomless pit is really speaking about Rome or the so-called Edomites. Bottomless is because Europe was an unbarren land, and pit go back to the word land in 2nd Ezra, the 5th chapter, verse 24, right? So the Renaissance, and then eventually, you know, the Italians came over here and they started messing with the Northern Kingdom, right? Going to Central America, and then eventually made themselves over here into North America. And this is where in verse 8 it says, and their dead bodies shall lie in the street of the great city, which spiritually is called Sodom in Egypt, where also our Lord was crucified. The point is verse 9. It says, and they of the people and kindreds and tongues and nations shall see their dead bodies 3 days and a half, and shall not suffer their dead bodies to be put in the graves. In a grave you rest. And this is really a spiritual point that when you go to Limitations, the 5th chapter, I think verse 5, it says our necks are under persecution and we have no rest. So in this captivity, this spiritual Sodom and Egypt, we have no rest because they afflicted the Northern Kingdom, gave them 400 treaties and broke every last one. Went through 20 wars with the native. And then eventually you had coons of the Northern Kingdom that cleaved unto the Edomites. But then the same thing with the Southern Kingdom, huh? You know, they've been having war with us for generations. The Lord said that he will have war against Amalek from generation to generation.
Right. It started and it started in the womb. You know, and it started in you know, it was when Jacob and Esau was being conceived in the womb, man. You know, he's knocking each other out in the womb. But that's, you know, those are the stars of the movie right now. You know what I'm saying? Jacob and Esau. Man.
Even going back to Cain and Abel, and the year prior to that.
Yeah. That's right. Because you know, the Lord don't create new spirits. The spirit of Cain is Esau.
Yeah.
You know.
And that made it a righteous balance of kingdom against good and evil.
Yeah.
You know, because Esau and Jacob is just arch enemies.
Yeah.
You know, physically and spiritually. This is really a spiritual battle,
Yeah.
right? Because some of these Edomites don't even know why they have that intensity towards us. That's an ancient ancient grudge match against both of us, man, spiritually and physically, man.
Yeah. Then you'll have Jake. You know, they just don't understand the scriptures because they're not spiritual. How could these white men come out the same womb as you? Because the Lord made it like that, man. The scriptures tell you that two manner of people, you know, shall be separated from thy bowels, man. They look different, man.
Yeah,
they're
worried
two
about color.
Yeah, they worry about color, yeah. But see, they take away the power of the Lord, man. You think the Lord can't put two different nations in a womb? He can do that, man.
Yeah.
You know?
Salakia. That's why Esau created that colorism. You know what I'm saying? To basically divide, to
Separate themselves from everybody else.
Right. Before that, there was nothing. They didn't have that.
Yeah.
You know. That's a newer thing on the earth. You
Right.
know what I'm saying?
Because of what he said in history, before the Europeans got in power, from Rome in the Greeks, and before that, they went by nation and tribe. When the Europeans got in power, they started going by skin color, and the main color was white and black.
Yeah.
And they only did that to orchestrate away from the ancient way. But through the Spirit, that was supposed to usher in what he brought out in Job 9:24. A lot of people don't know who Edom is because that veil got over them.
Right.
Hey, also too, man, like, you know, when you go into the word black, it means a void of light, you know? So that's how they try to, let's go back to that crafty counsel. You know, when you go into the word white, it means purity, you know? And we have to understand that these words, they have power. And Esau, he used these words to cause confusion.
Yeah, because this bastard language, you know, this a bastard language that we speaking right now, man. You know, it's a spirit that come with it. That's why the scriptures tell you the things that were written aforetime were written for our learning. You got to go back. You got to be retaught all over again through the spirit, man.
Right.
The Hebrew words hit different, man.
Yeah.
You know, when you read the prayers in the Hebrew, they hit different.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Calling upon the name of the Lord in the Hebrew, it hit different. That's why, you know, you can see, you know, the Heavenly Father is really, he separated the true servants, man. And the true service is really calling on the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, man. And you can see a huge separation. But Kayal, go ahead, bro.
Just going into what you were saying about the children of Edom and Israel in the womb.
Just speak a little louder, bro.
Yeah. So
You can slide up.
what the brother was just saying about the Esau and Jacob in the womb, you know, battling a lot with each other. So it started early on. So I just wanted to get a precept on that, kind of back that up. This is Genesis 25 and 22. And it reads, and the children struggled together within her. And she said, if it be so, why am I thus? And she went to inquire of the Lord.
Wait,
23.
I'm sorry. Because the verse just said they struggle in the womb.
Yeah.
Now that's how important you have to understand that if they struggle in the womb, how much more when they get out the womb?
Yeah, it's gonna be bloody. It's gonna be bloody beef.
Yeah,
Hey, real quick, let me lay this down. So you know, now that we're enlightened, we understand the spirit of these demons, man. And it just made me think about when Jacob, Jacob was about to pass through Esau's land.
Yeah.
So he went and made a peace offering. So he's like, give him all these cattle.
Yeah.
And he kept calling him his Lord. He was like
Yeah.
trying to, he was, tricking him and shit. You know what I'm saying? Because he know Esau's a damn man of the field, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He's a, you know what I'm saying? He a man that shed that blood.
Divided his family.
Yeah.
He
Set the family off. He's like, listen, y'all go here just in case something happened and boom, boom, boom. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, you gonna take it. And he said, no, I got enough. He's like, no, brother, you can have this, my Lord. He kept calling him his Lord, but he was just being wise because he knew the spirit of his brother, man.
So you gotta kill ignorance with kindness.
That's Isaiah 27th chapter. Might be the 27th or the 22 or the 26th.
Yeah.
Go ahead, go.
A soft answer turned away wrath too.
So,
Jacob was being wise.
Yep.
But, in 23, Genesis 25 and 23, and the Lord Yahweh said unto her, 2 nations are in thy womb, And two manner of people shall be separated from thy bowels. And the one people shall be stronger than the other people, and the elder shall serve the younger.
Right.
Okay, so Esau, Edom is the elder. He came out first.
Right.
Okay, he came out first. We came out last. Jacob came out hand held on to the ankle of Esau. Okay. Now in the spirit, he is the younger one because he's not spiritually mature or pure. Okay, but when it says two nations like women, just going into what the brother was just saying. Okay, two men are people, two different nations of people,
separate people,
two separate
right.
And the end time prophecy, just like how you look at him grabbing the hill, this shows that Esau has to be taken down in order for Jake to really have his blessing. Because his blessing wasn't supposed to be a part-time kingdom with David and Solomon.
Right.
No, it was supposed to be forever. You know, we were supposed to be immortal. So that's how you know Esau has to be taken down.
This is Amos chapter 1 verse 11. Thus saith the Lord. Thus saith the Lord, for 3 transgressions of Edom, and for 4 I will not turn away the punishment thereof, because he did pursue his brother with the sword, and did cast off all pity, and his anger did tear perpetually, and he kept his wrath forever.
Right.
That's what brother's going into. You know how Esau, he cast off his anger. He kept it throughout generations. Just he kept on pursuing Jacob.
Right. And that's what that but and the scriptures also talk about what is that where it says where it says the nations they just kept pouring it on Jake. They kept pouring they overdid it. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, grab that real quick. I grab it. I got it in my phone.
Just because of what you just said, this shows that they don't have the spirit of the Lord in them. Because in the law, the Lord say don't hold a grudge. And Esau, he held a grudge until Yahushua returned. He held a grudge on Yahweh Shem Shai and the children of Israel, and that's according to the law. That's a sin. This is how you know that they not a spiritual people, man.
Yeah.
You got it.
Go ahead, Sam.
This is the book of Zechariah chapter 1, verse number 15. It says, I am very sore displeased with the heathen that are at ease.
So the Lord said he's displeased with all of the nations, man. Okay, and you can see that, that he's displeased by what's going on throughout the earth, man. The earth is in total, shambles right now, man. And it's all because of what they've done to the children of Israel, man. Which would be you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man, according to the scripture. Go ahead, bro.
It says, I am very sore displeased with the heathen that are at ease, for I was but a little displeased, and they helped forward the affliction.
See, he was but a little displeased, man, because what? He's given the heathen the power to rule over us, man. But since you forward the affliction, now it pissed him off even more, man. Right? This is why, we're adamant about this truth, man. All right, you nations, y'all gotta go into slavery, man. Nobody's coming into the kingdom with us to hold damn hands, man. Y'all niggas talking about the heathen, could get saved and they about to be with us. Are you fucking kidding me? Do y'all read history? Right. We in one captivity. They come snatch your ass up again, take your spoils and shit. Right. Now you gotta go into captivity again over and over again till now, and we still at the bottom.
But what are they trying to do now? Now they're trying to erase history. They're trying to they taking all this stuff out of the books, so that people, and dumb down the kids so that they forget all this stuff, man. But it's too late, man. Just like they took down the statue with Theodore Roosevelt and the Judah and Israel, man, right? Yeah. But it's already been seen and it's already been passed around. Information is already there, man. So you can't take it down now. It's done deal.
It's already out there now.
It was already seen by who needed to see it, man.
Right.
At the end of the day.
And then still, y'all not edifying the sheep really more, because at the end of even getting saved, you have to think what's next. Establishing the kingdom. Kingdom mean kingship. Yeah. So who's going to be the hierarchy of the kingdom? Yeah. If you give that information, it lets you know that we're not joint to a nation, because if the other nations was joint unto us, that means that they would be part of the ruling rank. And there's no precept to back that up.
Right.
This is how you know that you're not doing it to teach. You're only doing it for views, just to make up a fucking argument. But you're supposed to be sincere with your teaching, and not try to deceive Jake to go somewhere else. It's supposed to be plain upon tables.
Yeah.
When it comes to rulership, you have to make it plain. Who's going to be in the rulership seat? The Lord said, what did the Lord say in Psalms 110, verse 1 and 2? He told, David said, Yahweh told my Lord to sit on my right side until I make your enemies my footstool. And then in Romans, Paul said, we're going to be joint heirs with the Lord. So whoever's joint heirs with the Lord is going to be in rulership. So that's the end result. So if you saying joint hands, you saying the other nations going to rule, and then they're going to judge the other nations, even their own? That don't make sense. But you got it.
Real quick, just real quick. To land me on this precept that I just brought out. Talking about the heathens, right? He's sore displeased with the heathens. This is Nehemiah chapter 5, verse 9. It says, "Also I said, it is not good that you do. Ought you not to walk in the fear of our power, because of the reproach of the heathen, our enemies." Right? So the scriptures call the heathen our enemies, man.
Yeah.
So how are they going to walk with us? How are they going to be with us?
Right.
How are they going to have joint? It tells you clearly that the heathens are our enemies, man, in the scriptures, man. You know?
This is Isaiah chapter 51, verse 22. Thus saith the Lord, thus saith Slakia, thus said thy Lord, the Lord, and the God that pleadeth the cause of his people. Behold, I have taken out of thy hand the cup of trembling, even the dregs of the cup of my fury. Thou shalt no more drink it again, but I will put it into the hand of them that afflict thee, which have said to thy soul, bow down, that we may go over. And thou hast laid thy body as the ground and as the street to them that went over. So the Lord, basically, he's going to recompense the affliction that the heathen has put on the nation of Israel, which is those people that are on that sign. Okay, and he's gonna, when kingdom is established,
Right.
It's gonna be their time,
Right.
to pay that tab that they done ran up.
Yeah.
You reap what you sow,
Right.
and the elect, they get redemption.
Yeah.
And then Deuteronomy, with the 30th chapter, verse 7. Well, whatever happened to us is going to be planted on them. When have our curses got put on the other nations?
Yep.
That's plain. And that's another indicator. How can they be joint to us if they're going to be afflicted with the curses?
Right.
And we're not going to teach our brother. We're going to be teaching the other nation, forcing them on the laws. Okay? But
Thanks for coming out today, guys.
Right.
It's all y'all.
Amos chapter 9, start verse 11. In that day will I raise up the tabernacle of David that has fallen, and close up the breaches thereof. Now raise up its ruins, now build it as in the days of old, which the Lord doing right now to the Spirit. That they may possess the remnant of Edom, and of all the heathen, which are called by my name, say the Yahweh, that doeth this. So the elect who are called by the Lord's name got possessed of heathen now. They possess the remnant of the heathen. Really, it's everyone, man. Everyone that's alive and remaining after that day, man. We gotta be their rulers, man. Now we gotta be their owners, man. Now that's what gotta happen, man. Because only we're gonna have our birthright in full effect, man.
That's right.
Okay, Yahweh Shai is gonna be one ruler of the world.
Yep.
And we're gonna be fellow heirs with Yahweh
right.
Shai, man.
That's right.
Now, so we can be part rulers, man.
That's going into the blessing that Isaac gave Jacob in Genesis, the 27th chapter, I believe the 28th chapter on down.
Yeah, Salakia. Also, those who die in Yahweh B'Shem Yahshai, you're going to be good too, man.
Yeah.
You know? That's the thing. You can't be afraid of death, man, on this thing, man.
Yeah.
Because your works, that's why you got to be doing these works. You got to be showing yourself approved, man.
Yeah. Because the scriptures build you up.
Right.
The scriptures prepare you for that.
Right.
You know?
Right.
Like we always say, the scriptures are they're living words. When you read the words of the Lord and they go inside your spirit, they quicken you more, man.
Right.
You know, they build your spirit up to continue, man. You know, cause it's gonna be Jake falling out this thing, man, because they not really rooted.
Yeah.
You know, and you got to make sure that you know that you ready to go down if that's what it is, man.
And Salakia, I was watching that movie Sinners again. I've been watching it the last
Yeah,
couple
yeah,
days. And you know what it kind of reminded me of was the mark.
Yeah.
And people were taking the mark, and people were getting tempted to go out there and join them. You know what I'm saying? And take it, man.
Yeah.
And it was just the way that they was trying to. Yeah, man, you're gonna live forever. You're
Yeah,
gonna do
yeah,
this.
yeah.
You know, they was trying to entice them to do all that, man.
I never
was
thought about it like
whoa,
that.
you know what I'm saying? 'Cause
Crazy.
and it took me a few times to watch it to actually spot that out. But
Yeah, that's
this is-
crazy.
People are gonna be so because they were the one lady, the
That's
Chinese lady,
Yeah,
the
Chinese
Moabite,
lady, yeah,
she was
Moabite.
tempted to go out there,
Yeah,
man.
she wanted to
you
go
know
out
what I'm
there
saying?
bad
She
as
was
hell.
so
She
tempted to
let
go
him
out
in.
there.
She let him in.
Yeah. But that's the thing. That's how you got to have that mindset and have that thinking. Like that's how this chip is gonna be, man.
Yeah.
All right. People, it's going to be enticing, man.
Yeah.
And it's gonna draw a lot of people away, man.
Yeah.
And, you know that's why you have to stand firm on your faith, man.
That's right.
In these last days.
And
Oh,
you
yeah,
can
you
see,
know what I'm saying?
and you can see how the white Edomite dude, he was using music, the singing, as a tool. So you got to think, Esau is going to use the element tools that he has to get you. What he do? He used Mr. Beast,
Yeah.
a streaming agency, right? Yeah, you might use a Kai Sinet, somebody that's a
Well,
celebrity.
that's what he was doing. He
music and
wanted
singing.
Sammy because
Yeah.
Sammy could bring all the people together with his music and
Yeah.
they could bring them
And,
over.
and
you know what I'm
in
saying?
real life, that character, he actually is a musician. In real
Yeah.
life, he is.
Yeah.
You know. But this is Daniel chapter 7.
Yo, can I make this point?
Go ahead.
You know, in the most recent example of that was Nicki Minaj. You know, with that gold bar ID, you know what I'm talking about. That had Trump face on it. Through the spirit, I think that's a sign that they about to get ready to start using these celebrities, man.
Yeah.
Putting them on the forefront of the media to promote their agenda.
I mean, technically in their contract, that's
Yeah.
what they signed. Anything that pertains to the industry, you have to promote, just like the NBA. If you have a shoe company, if you rock armor, you can't promote Nike. You know, because then now you breaching your contract. So you got to do it secretively, and then you lose that sponsor.
Yeah.
So when it comes in the industry, you know, the industry is connected to earphones. Dr. Dre, he sold
Beats.
Damn near $500 million
Yeah.
in the earphones.
Then he
So
sold
you got to think that's a good way to implement the device by putting that on the contract. Yo, promote this. It's gonna be good for your sounding.
Yeah.
You know, it's what's the name? Timberland. He promoted AI engineers. Now instead of using physical artists, they want to do AI artists.
Voice translator.
Artists now.
Yeah.
So now they came out with a TV show / movie where the artists started to deteriorate, and then they started using AI artists, and they started overpowering the music genre.
Yo, listen, real quick. I want to say something real quick. My son showed me on his phone. You could just type like a title of what you want the song. AI will write you a whole rap song.
Yeah.
And that joint be busting. Like it be rhyming.
I seen
Like
that.
I'm like, yo, this shit really crazy. My son really showed me, like, look, he wrote a whole song. I'm like, this shit crazy, bro. And y'all think this shit not, y'all don't understand. This shit about to, hey, we're coming into a technocracy, man.
Yeah.
Right? Where they gonna fucking use the people. They're gonna use the AI robots and data to try and decipher how society should run, man. You know that, and that remind you of what? What does that remind you of? That movie? What is it? AI robot? Where the robots wanted to take over.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So Elon Musk, he want to push his shit out there so that his AI can soak up all the data, because they already got most of the data, so that these machines can run the earth, man.
Yeah.
Y'all don't even know what the hell y'all about to get yourself into.
Right.
They said that most white collar
Yeah.
jobs by
50.
2027.
Yeah, by 18 months. I
They
just
said-
seen yeah.
They said that
18
most white collar
months.
jobs are going to
Yeah.
be taken over by
AI.
AI. man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's like an article.
Because a lot of companies is using that NVIDIA chip, Lola, and I'm saying it right, the most high advanced chip that goes in damn near electronics.
Yeah.
And it ain't like they gotta need people either, because they gotta get rid of most people.
Yeah.
So who got replaced them? AI.
And that's gonna be in effect to the universal basic income, the UBI, because people not gonna be working, so they're gonna come with this so-called solution to fix the problem that they made, which is they're gonna try to bring forth that UBI, that universal basic income. Universal basic income is basically a monthly allowance for everybody, and basically they would have to. It's like fucking food stamps.
Yeah. Hey, I got the article right here real quick. You go hold your precept, bro. The article I did a lesson on this the other day. It says Microsoft AI CEO warns most white-collar jobs fully automated within the next 6 to 18 months. You know what I'm saying? And this is what people strive to be. You know, Jake, they want to be in the office job and go to work with a suit tie thinking they getting above the game.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But really you losing, man. All that money you spent in college to get on that level,
Right.
you about to be sitting your ass down, man.
What they showed you in the Super Bowl, they had that commercial where
yeah.
the guy was going around with everybody doing their task and was like, do-do-do-do. Yeah, there you go. Now you can go home. Look, now you can go. And they were all packing up and leaving as he was putting the little AI stuff in there, and they were all going away. They showing you what they trying to do, man.
Yeah.
Right in front of your face.
Right
man.
in your face.
Right.
Can I play this clip?
They say, because I was watching this clip on TikTok, they tell you all empires, when something new started, the old had to die.
Yeah.
And that's what in America, but not even America. If it's happening in America, it's a global thing because this is a system. America is not the only system. The system starts. The system starts with the elites on down. This is a system, and it has different parts to bring forth something new, and every part has to get aligned with it. This is why in the process it looked like it's taking long, but every part of the body in this system has to be in alignment. They can't just start with the charagma in the whole body. They gotta everything, medical, finance, media, everything of this system has to be connected to the digital system. That's why the process is taking a minute.
And that's why they're already making steps. They're already made a digital currency, stable coin.
Yep.
But they're already linked in medical information to digital.
Yeah.
You know,
They
they
did
did that
that
too.
Yeah, that's funny because I did a lesson. I got a text message that told me that all my medical stuff now they put it into one central place. It's a digital thing.
That shit
They
is
sent me a
crazy.
text and I was like, oh, that's crazy, you know?
Yeah.
But that just shows you.
God, So what they do is they're gonna, order out of chaos pretty much. They're gonna create the problem, create an issue, okay, and come with a solution to the same problem they created, okay, to make it seem as if they're being so conveniencing in your life, okay. So I just wanted to back that up. This is the book of 2 Thessalonians 2 and 3. And it reads, let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come, except there come a falling away first, and that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition, who opposeth and exalteth himself above all that is called the Most High, or that is worshipped, so that, Salakia,
Take your time,
so that, who opposeth and exalteth himself above all that is called the Most High, or that is worshipped, so that he as the Most High sitteth in the temple of the Most High, showing himself that he is the Most High. So he just gonna come with all as if he's like pretty much like a god, somebody who can just come with all the issues. Come with all the solutions to all the issues. Okay, on the earth and sit in the seat, showing himself to be God, as if he's just all knowing, all infinite wisdom,
He's
infinite.
creating the chaos.
Yeah,
But he's the one
here's
creating
the solution.
Right.
Yeah, here's a solution.
Like cancer.
See here.
Yeah. Here's some stuff to medicine to help you, maintain it. You know what I'm saying? That's what they do, man.
And that all started in Rome, because even when you look at the start of Christian, I got this book called The Rise of Christendom, and they kind of give you the history on how Rome established Christianity, But what they did is they looked at all different religions, and then they put paganism with it. But it was all just a deception to distract the people and make people feel like they believing in a God, but still it's another secret behind the scene, because the elite that rule, they don't believe in that. They don't believe in no high power like we do, because they all deal with the left hand side.
Well, that's what they do. Yeah, they do. They know, and they don't give a shit.
Yeah.
They
Truly,
they
you don't believe
look-
it if you don't apply yourself to it.
In the book of Jeremiah, the 50th chapter, the 70th verse, they think the Most High is with them.
Right. Just like how the Pharisees thought.
Yeah.
But
You got something you still want on that, girl?
Yeah, I really wanted to grab the verse that was actually before.
Go ahead.
I brought that out.
Grab it. Yeah, grab it out.
Okay, cut.
You got something?
Yeah, I got something.
No, I got this real quick. I want to get this.
Yeah. Play your clip real quick while you get the scripture.
This goes into what the brothers are talking about, how It's gonna be lesser jobs. I want to tie in the UBI because that's what's gonna happen right immediately and right after. This is what Elon Musk said.
But what to do about mass unemployment? This is going to be a massive social challenge. There will be fewer and fewer jobs that a robot cannot do better. And I think ultimately we will have to have some kind of universal basic income. I don't think we're going to have a choice. The harder challenge, much harder challenge, is how do people then have meaning? Like a lot of people, they derive their meaning from their employment. If you're not needed, if there's not a need for your labor, how do you, what's the meaning? You feel useless. But what to do about mass unemployment? This is going to be a massive social challenge. There will be fewer and fewer jobs that a robot cannot do better.
All right.
What it saying? I couldn't really hear it.
So basically, what this guy Musk was saying was because AI is going to be taking over so many jobs that they're going to have to bring about UBI. That's that universal basic income, because people aren't going to have a source of income because of AI taking over all the jobs, and that UBI is going to tie into Revelation 13 and 16 on down.
Right. So with that being said, you know, take your trust out this kingdom, man. Hop off your fucking high horse, man. You know, you think because you went to school for, you know, you got your master's degree and you know, you did this and that to try to level up in Esau's kingdom. Well, guess what? This shit coming down, man. All right, Babylon the Great is coming down to the ground. You know, we must continue to come out here and warn y'all, man. You know, it has to fall. You know, because it is written, it's prophecy, man. This place has to come down to the ground, man. If anybody could get you got something, Asher? Somebody get Isaiah chapter 47.
This is Isaiah chapter 14, and start verse 12. How art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, son of the morning? How art thou cut down to the ground, which is weakened the nations? This is talking about these elites, these top banking families. We're not talking about the spiritual demon Satan. The spiritual demon Satan works for the Most High. So you read Job 1 and Job 2. No, he works for the Most High. You're not coming against the Most High any way. No. For thou hast said in thy heart, I will ascend into heaven. I will exalt my throne above the stars of Yahweh. I will sit also upon the mount of the congregation in the sides of the north. No, so they want to be like the Most. Well, we keep going. I will sit above the heights of the clouds. I will be like the Most High.
Yeah.
That's how these devils think. They want to be the Most High.
Right.
No, they're using this technology, you know, the technocratic society, you know, to bring it in, man, to be like the Most High, man. So
Right.
they, put a chip, you know, in every person, so they can control where they go,
Yep.
what they do, what they can buy and sell, you know. And not only that, but also track them, track them on social media, you know, track what they are with the cameras, you know, with the 15-minute cities. They want to control everything.
Yeah, who's saying that now? Johnny come lately.
Johnny come lately,
Johnny
right?
come lately.
Yeah.
Now he want to try to throw that in there.
Yeah, Elder Apostle Hire said, watch, don't be surprised if you say, we always said it was the chip, brother.
Right.
Yeah, y'all never said that, man.
And ultimately, what Esau Edom is trying to do, he's trying to upset prophecy. You know, he's trying to keep the blessing.
Yeah.
He's trying to keep his blessing alive.
Yeah.
But it's not gonna happen.
Yeah.
The best, if Esau was smart, the best thing to do is just do nothing. But he can't do nothing, man. He's too proud for that, man.
Yeah.
No?
He has to stay busy because Revelation 12. He has to stay busy. Because of what Bashar and Yarmayan said, I went to ChatGPT and asked, did Rome try to make a new money system? It said yes, Rome absolutely attempted to create a new kind of money system. In many ways, it became the prototype of modern fake currency, which we are in right now. What they did looks very similar to what later empires and governments would repeat. The original system was real value, silver and gold. Early in the empire, especially during the Republic, early rule of emperors like Caesar Augustus, Rome money had an intricate value. The main coin was a denarius, or denarii, 95 to 98% pure silver. The soldier's daily wage entrusted across the world. And it said the crisis, Rome runs out of wealth. In the 2nd and 3rd century, Rome had problems of endless war, welfare for citizens, so they created bread and circus, huge military payroll, and corrupt administration. They needed more money, but they didn't have more silver. So emperors began to change the system instead of increasing the wealth. So even when you go like into Nero time, they try to dilute the gold or the silver. So instead of it being all silver, they would use some doodle ass metal.
Right.
And
Copper.
and if it's not 100% silver, the value of the money went down.
Yeah.
You know, so then to us, we using the damn dollar.
Right.
And they just even said that the dollar is backed by nothing,
Yeah.
but because you can have a control on the money, that's why money is still out, because people still trade with the dollar,
Yeah.
but it's not backed by nothing.
Yeah.
And this is
crazy.
ChatGPT said the dollar can be expendable. It can be abandoned. And ChatGPT said eventually America's gonna have to do something new,
Yeah.
because America is only strong when the dollar is still
Yeah.
in process.
Yeah.
When other nations completely remove and don't want to trade from the dollar, then they have to change immediately to something new.
Yeah, that's what's going, and that's what we see happening right now, man. That digital system coming in, man.
Yeah.
You know, where they gonna force their micro C up on you, man. You know, we living in them times, man. Hey, this is the end. And the end is manifest, man.
Right.
You know, the end is manifest, man. Okay, and if you can't see it, hey, you can't see it, man. You out of here, man. You know, but that's why we count it all blessed that the Heavenly Father, you know, has allowed us to understand, man.
Where there is
Right.
no
You know?
vision, the
They're
people
prepared.
perish.
Yeah, we're supposed to get that. Yeah, kind of get that.
Start
real
at
quick.
first one.
Yeah, start at 1 and then jump down to verse 6.
All right, this is Isaiah 47, verse 1. Come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon.
That's right.
Sit on the ground. There is no throne, O daughter of the Chaldeans.
Hey, ain't no throne, man.
Uh-huh.
You know, this place all out of whack, man.
Yeah.
You know, and really, you know, it's coming down to the ground, man. This is what you see. You know, this is why the prophets out here heavily prophesying against them, man.
Yeah.
Okay, this is why they can't even get along with their own people. You know what I'm saying? Hey, America's all against itself. You got
Yeah.
100 different spirits here, bro.
Yeah.
100 different ways of thinking here, bro.
Yeah.
Everybody is well, life should be ran this way. Oh, well, this issue, life should go this way.
Yeah.
House divided.
Yeah,
cannot stand.
there you go, man.
It's like the Greek captivity all over again. When Alexander died, they split his
Split
kingdom
kingdoms, yeah.
to each other, but they still
start
was
fighting.
the same
They
empire.
still was fighting against, and then they was fighting against each other.
Yeah.
You know, going against each other, man.
Uh-huh.
They grew up together as little children, right?
Uh-huh.
And then what? You grow up and then because I got this piece, Now we divided against each other, man.
Right.
And that's how you know these people are not meant to rule, man.
Yeah.
These people they're not meant to rule, man.
Yeah.
You know, these the shittiest rulers on the earth.
Yeah.
But it had to happen because the Lord said it, man.
And they system gonna fall within themselves.
Yeah.
Because just like he said, really to destroy Edom, let Edom fight against themselves, because it happened in the Greek captivity. So Antiochus Epiphanes wanted he wanted to rule Egypt and Israel.
Yeah.
And Rome had him hostage and said, look, you're gonna have to choose, because you can't get both of them. So then he got angry and afflicted Israel, and then later on went to war against Ptolemy and had that nigga running. Yeah. So you gotta understand, in this captivity, Esau is gonna be against each other, man. But this system is gonna happen regardless if they're against each other. That's just this. They're acting. Yarmayan said this in Sam. They're all freaking actors, man. They're all actors. It says, "For thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate."
Yeah.
You said keep reading or go drop down.
Jump down to verse 6, I believe.
Okay. Verse 6, it says, "I was wroth with my people.
Yeah.
I have polluted my inheritance
There you go.
and given them into thy hand."
Yeah, see that? So the Lord said he was wroth with us. This is why we were in their hands in the first place, man.
Uh-huh.
You know? And the Lord said, what did he say? What's that, Ezekiel 7 and 24, 25, where he says, I will send the worst of the heathen?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The Lord has sent them against us, man. You know, but they proud because we're in their possession, man.
Yeah.
But listen, man, we in the end where this shit about to go down. The Lord about to redeem his people. You know, the men that you see out here doing this, these men are about to get redeemed, man.
That's a fact.
All right, this is why, hey, we exhort one another to push, to keep going in this thing, man. You know, you have to continue to go, right? Go ahead, bro.
And it's another indicator to let you know everything that Esau has, it was because Yahweh Shema Shai gave it to you. Even in the ancient world, Rome thought that they destroyed Israel. They thought that they did it. It was really the Lord doing it. He used you for his scheme. You ain't do shit, right? But when you finish, it says, "Thou didst show them no mercy, Upon the ancient hast thou verily heavily laid thy yoke, and thou saidest, I shall be a lady forever. So that thou didst not lay these things to thy heart, neither didst remember the later end of it.
Yeah.
Right? It says therefore, and that's the pride of Edom, man.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stay a lady, man.
Yeah.
You know, they think that they gonna be that top whore, man.
Yeah.
And Slovakia,
Uh-huh.
with them basically about to invade Iran, well, Iran can activate those secret cells got over here, and jack this place up. Man.
Yeah.
No, because they can easily do that, man.
Yeah.
They people think this place is just 100% secure.
No, it's not.
No, it's invincible. No one would dare
They
touch
got
America.
Yeah, they got allies over here. They got people that also low key, with them.
Yeah, the foreigners is joining the National Guard, man.
Yeah.
I know a couple of them at my plantation.
See?
That are joining the National Guard.
Yeah,
It's all the place.
they what is it? They J Reeds, man.
Yeah.
They up in there.
Yeah.
They up in there learning a bit, learning everything going on, reporting back, man.
Double agents.
Yeah, that's why it's a YouTube video. They tell you that certain people from other foreign countries, they come here and get that same job position that they got in their own country and come here and can work for the CIA and think everything cool, and then they go back and go give intelligence to their country, man.
Yeah.
I went to a house and I went in there and it was Ishmael. And in that house, it was like a regular house. But in that house, it was about 5, 6 like about military age, all just up in there. They just sitting up
in
there
there.
quiet.
Yeah.
You walk up in there like, yeah,
What's going on
yeah.
here?
I'm talking there. Others was popping up
Yeah.
out of nowhere. It's like, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
It raised the eyebrow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they got their little J Reeds up in here.
right.
Don't get it twisted now.
And also, in that same chapter the brother reading, it mentions camped round about her, showing you that Russia got his
Those nukes, those submarines.
submarines
Yeah,
camped around,
Yeah.
ready to press that button.
Hell
Man.
yeah.
Yeah, this is like battleship.
Yeah.
And, the other nations is always plotting on their adversary. But of course, it's a strategic plan. You're not just about to just push a button and go nuke. But that's what the battle is. You got to set your pieces. Don't set them up late. You do them on time, just to be prepared and ready.
Right. The Lord got that spirit on them. The Lord got his angels holding back the winds right now.
Yeah. And that's mercy of Yahweh Bashim Al-Shah.
Yeah.
Oh, you want me to keep going?
Okay. No. We good on that.
Okay.
I got this. This Ezekiel 35:1. It says, moreover, the word of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai came unto me, saying, Son of man, set thy face against Mount Seir and prophesy against it. You see that? So that's what we're doing. We're setting our face against Mount Seir, man. Okay, which is the land of the Edomites, man. Okay, we're setting our face against them, man. All right, letting you know to separate from that, man. See, when we come out here, man, we come out. See, we got the stick out here. We're out here to inherit your inheritance, man. Give you back what's yours. Okay, but it's only certain selected spirits that we out here for, man. All right, everything else is going to get obliterated, man. Whether you die in Jacob's trouble, okay, whether you you die from a pestilence, or you get hit by a goddamn bus, whatever, man. All right, the Lord sent us out here for you special spirits, man.
Yeah.
All right, the election, man.
Yeah.
Okay, the election will obtain what we're talking about, man.
Yeah.
Okay, and the rest are going to be blinded, even Israelites.
Yeah.
It's Israelites that ain't going to understand this, man.
Right.
And it's all because the Lord blinded them, man.
And the flock of his pastors men.
Yeah.
Right? I got the Ezekiel, so if you want me to read it, I'll read
Yeah,
it.
go ahead, yeah.
Verse number
3.
3, it says, and say unto it, thus saith Yahweh Bashim Yahushai.
Hey, we saying, thus saith the Lord. Thus saith the Lord comes out of the mouth of the men of the Lord, man. We don't come out here with our own thoughts. We come out here speaking what the words say, man.
Yeah.
Okay, the Lord said this place about to get destroyed. All right, bombs, thermonuclear destruction, man. All right, something you never experienced before about to happen here, man. Even before that, it's gonna get worse.
Yeah.
They going into the store all happy and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Kind of slocky. That's why the Lord said, sit down, oh virgin daughter of Babylon.
Because they never got touched.
Okay, because they never got touched. That cherry never got popped
That
yet
cherry
as far
by-
as
Yeah.
nuclear war,
Yeah.
nuclear
Talking
missiles
about
being
stuff.
hit, being sent over here. So that's how you know this is not talking about ancient Babylon. This is talking
Yeah.
about the daughter of Babylon, which is the United States of America.
They ain't been punched in the face, man.
Yeah.
They've been poked a little bit, but they ain't been punched. They ain't really been punched in the face, man.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
They about to get punched in the with a two-piece quitter, man.
Yeah,
Boom,
and,
boom, hit a
and-
quitter,
and
man.
you
Tyson.
have to realize and know that that's the Lord's pleasure. He said in Isaiah 46:10, He's gonna do all His pleasure. It's gonna be the Lord's pleasure to afflict His adversaries. Your enemies is Yahweh's enemies because they hated and despised Him before they despised you. So the Lord is definitely gonna give them double what they have done to the Israelites, not only in this time, but in every timeline, because everything been documented. And that's fire that the Lord is building that receipt on everything they did unto the nation of Israel from Psalms 37 when they was telling Babylon, raise it, make it fall down to the foundation. They was kumbaya when the Babylon was tearing down the temple, then raping the women and taking them to Babylon. Said you left some refugees.
Yeah.
All of that been documented. You gonna pay for your old sins that you did. Bitch ass nigga. Excuse my language. Go ahead, Sam.
I got you.
Oh, I'm not saying
Well,
that.
you-
Yeah, I didn't finish it.
It ain't done.
Verse 3 again, it says, and say unto it, thus saith Yahweh Ba'Shem Shai, the Most High Power, behold, O Mount Seir, I am against thee, and I will stretch out my hand against thee, and I will make thee most desolate.
Go.
The hand is the prophets.
It says, I will lay thy cities waste, and thou shalt be desolate, and thou shalt know that I am Yahweh Ba'Shem Shai.
Right.
It says, because thou hast had a perpetual hatred and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword in the time of their calamity, in the time that their iniquity had an end. It says, therefore, as I live, saith Yahweh Ba'Shem Shai, the Most High Power, I will prepare unto thee blood, and blood shall pursue thee, since thou hast not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee. It says, thus will I make Mount Seir most desolate, and cut off from it him that passeth out, and him that returneth.
Beautiful.
That was chapter 7.
Hey, come on, man.
In the NLT, when you read that in the NLT, the Lord said, "I will give you a bloodbath of your own."
Yeah.
I like the translation a little bit better in NLT. It just hit harder. The Lord said, since you pursue the children of Israel when I had already punished them for all their sins, He will give you a bloodbath of your own. I had a quick little...
Go ahead. And then even in history, because of what he just read, if you go back in history, before Rome came, you had the Israelites that made a covenant with Rome. If Israel get touched by a foreign nation, that Rome will come and intervene. But when 70 AD, the Romans broke that covenant because the Pharisees thought that they were so cool with the Romans. But we know in Sirach 10, you can never trust thy enemy. Just because you made a covenant, they're going to break that shit. And it's the same with the Indians. They had 4 treaties, and they broke every last one. Well, we got to stop trusting these motherfuckers, man.
300 trees. That's crazy.
Yeah, they broke every freaking one, man. Then they making a vaccine for you every month, every year.
Vaccine.
I mean, the vaccine, the vacuum. You know?
Yeah. Continue to focus up. Let's go to what the brother was saying, okay, about how these Edomites is just, living it up, celebrating Valentine's Day, just not having a care in the world, right? And the Lord told them to do that, though. So they're doing exactly what the Lord told them to do. This is the book of Psalms 137 and 7, and it reads, remember, O Lord Yahweh, the children of Edom in the day of Jerusalem, who said, raise it, even to the foundations thereof. O daughter of Babylon, which is United States of America.
So lucky that razor made it to destroy it.
When they
Burn it to
destroyed
the
us.
ground.
Yeah.
That's what that means.
Yeah, ancient Babylon.
Yep. It says, O daughter of Babylon, who art to be destroyed. Happy shall he be that rewardeth thee as thou hast served us. Happy shall he be that taketh and dasheth thy little ones against thy stones. So yeah, the Lord just said, live it up. Because happy will we be, because we're going to rejoice when we see the fall of your kingdom. We're going to rejoice over your babies being dashed against the stones and against the trees. We're going to rejoice just like as you rejoice at the fall of us.
Yeah, we're not gonna need no therapy, man.
Yeah.
Right, the Lord is gonna give us our get back, man.
That's right.
He's gonna get us, so we just patiently wait, man.
Patiently wait. That's scripture says you shall meditate there.
Yeah.
So
All right.
that's the anger of the Lord.
You got something?
The Lord is going to
All right, let Ash get in.
upon his people.
Book of Jeremiah chapter 49, and I'll start verse 10. But I made Esau bare, I have uncovered his secret parts,
Yeah.
and he shall not be able to hide himself. his seed is spoiled, and his brethren, his neighbors, and he is not. You know, so only he getting exposed right now, man.
Yeah.
They've been seen for what he is, and only he got to be destroyed. Or taken out, man.
Yeah.
And first, before that, he gets taken out, he got put into slavery, man.
Yeah.
You know, so all pretty much, all of them, all his children, family, every last one of them gonna be put into captivity, man. Because only that's the punishment that they deserve, man.
Yeah.
For all the pollution and destruction they did across the whole world, man.
Yeah.
You know, 'cause every day they destroy Earth, make the Earth weaker.
Yeah.
You know?
Look how much more the earth got weaker through age, man. You know?
Yep.
So our stature
Evils increase.
Listen, they putting shit in the food to weaken your body. You know what I'm saying? I seen Eve saying that why do men need all this damn Viagra and shit to satisfy their woman and shit? Cause Esau doing that, man.
Yeah.
He's trying to make you not have a baby.
Hey, the brother.
You know?
Yeah. The brother posted the Nature's Own bread. Got
See?
pork in it.
See?
You know? He found out, he looked at it and saw that Nature's Own bread. He did a video on it, man.
See?
Right, but that's just the tactics of this devil.
Yeah.
Just to keep trying to, chip at your Achilles heel, man.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
lowering your sperm count. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because they don't want Jake to have babies, man.
Right.
So like, that goes back to the Lord giving Esau, Edom that impossible task, though. The Lord said if you could measure out the heavens and measure out the foundations thereof, then I will cut off the children of Israel from being a nation. So by them in transition of trying to do these impossible tasks, they're destroying the earth in the process of it. They got satellites all over in space. They got earth. They got trash in space. They're the reasons why the ocean is dirty.
Yeah.
They're always diving in the water and polluting the water.
Yeah, taking the crabs out and shit.
Absolutely.
You start your car up, you just see pollution go straight into the air.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Just imagine
Jake,
if we could see it
hey, look,
in another
Jake,
lens.
Look, Jake walking up the street just pass out and shit.
Yeah.
Because the air polluted, man.
And then you got the cigarettes.
Yeah. Just
Crack.
all up in there. Crack. Yeah, you go in the neighborhood, you go in the hood up the block. You can smell them smoke burning crack. Like, God damn, that shit stink.
Yeah.
Factories, yeah.
Hey,
Over in Niagara
When them
Falls.
dips on the chemtrails.
Yeah.
Oh,
the
yeah.
Falls,
Yeah,
when you go into that,
Yeah,
when
that
you first
little
get it,
turnaround.
that shit.
Yeah.
It just
It
polluted,
just hit you.
bro.
It just hit you.
Yeah.
But they were showing too also how like some of these hurricanes and these weather events and the things that they're doing and like how they're setting up, and it's all working together. You see them planes above, you see them wind turbines going, right? And you had these heavy winter storms. Because think about that, that's a big ass fan, bro.
Yeah,
That's
it'll
blowing
never
that
fucking
wind
stop.
in those different and it looked like a fan because they can move that shit wherever they want
don't never
wherever they
stop.
want to blow it. You know what I'm saying?
Salaki. They dropping shit. They polluting the air, then dropping shit on top of it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
hey, y'all don't know who y'all enemy is, man.
Hey, that ice, I see
Yeah.
somebody try to burn the
bro,
ice and it wouldn't burn.
Yesterday,
It turned black.
Yo, it's black. Yeah. Yo, look. Yesterday morning, I went out to move my truck. Right. It was a big ass piece of ice stuck on the wire under my truck. So I had to get it off. It was a big boulder of ice, this big, bro. Would not come off my truck. I kicked it off, ripped the wire off. Somehow I got it off. So my hands was dirty from how dirty the ice was. Right. So I stuck my hands in some snow to try to clean it off, bro. My hands started burning, bro.
Hold on, what?
Literally, I stuck my hands in some white snow to try to clean my hands off. My hands start literally burning. I'm like, what the fuck kind of snow is this?
Yeah. It's a new snow.
You know?
New variant.
How does snow burn?
Acid snow.
Bro, it has something in it, bro. I'm like, this shit crazy.
That's Esau for you, man.
Yeah, man.
What is that? The Prince of the Power of the Air, man.
Yo, before I read this, and that shows you that time changed, like things change, because in Rome they was using different elements to destroy you. But now in this captivity, the mindset of destroying the people is spread because of technology.
Yeah.
And let alone, you don't even need the chemicals. When you go in your house, the fucking phone destroying you.
Yeah.
You tell your child, hey, go clean the bathroom. And then they go clean the bathroom halfway just to go hop right back on the damn fucking phone.
Everything that you think benefits you is destroying you.
Yeah, radiation on the iPhone.
This kingdom really is the most wickedest kingdom on earth, bro.
Remember we was talking about last week?
Yeah.
About the cows, right?
Yeah, bro.
And like how We like,
many?
well, how you got all these stores with all this beef,
Yeah.
but you don't see no cows nowhere.
No cows nowhere.
You barely see a cow. Shit, like,
Yeah.
how is this shit possible?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, it's
Because
shit.
they don't want you to see how they doing it.
Bruh.
How's
They don't
the
know.
chicken
They,
shortage?
they don't want you to see what they putting in it.
How is
They-
it a chicken shortage and brothers eating chicken
Yeah,
fluid?
every day.
But it's a whole lot of missing kids.
Yeah, a whole lot of they ain't talking about that.
Yeah. And what did Pepstein call it? Jerky. He called it jerky, bro.
See?
In his
Yo,
files.
jerky.
He labeled it jerky.
Right.
It's like, keep that
Cold
jerky
name.
in the freezer.
See
Why
that?
do you have to
Cold
keep
name.
jerky in the freezer when you know that jerky is like is dry
Dry.
and it can stay by itself?
Yeah.
Keep the jerky in the freezer till I get okay.
See?
You know what I'm saying?
They
Yeah,
eating blood, eating bodies, man.
Yeah.
Right.
And they got sugar codes. When you say hot dog, you want a boy. When you want pizza, you say you want a girl.
That shit's
That kind of
crazy.
make you question the beef jerky that they selling at the stores, man.
Yeah. Really,
I don't
you,
eat that stuff, man.
you should question it.
I mean,
That's the
the Lord told us we would eat our food defiled amongst the Gentiles, though. So everything
Yeah.
is defiled here.
Yeah.
Even if you think you're getting something organic,
Yeah.
you
You
don't
gotta-
really know what you're getting. Because if this is organic and this is not, then what the hell is this?
You gotta eat the
eat
best of the
less.
worst.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta try to eat the best
Yeah,
of the worst.
yeah.
That's about
And
it.
you gotta
Do
just
the
try
best
to
that you could.
eat
man.
less.
Yeah. And at least know exactly who we are. So the stuff that we're not supposed to eat according to the dietary law, Esau gonna sneak little ingredients of it inside of the food that don't have that in it. So you have to always check the ingredients. And because he be like
Listen.
sneaking pork in there.
Listen, you
like,
gotta,
if
you,
it's like
gotta,
a beef.
you gotta watch out how you brushing your teeth. You gotta watch out, you know, the toothpaste that you're using.
Fluoride.
Yo, you gotta watch out with
lead.
what you putting in your food, your ketchup, your salad dressing.
Everything.
Why bread got pork in it, bro?
Yeah, why?
Yeah.
Why
What's the
does it
purpose?
need pork?
Right.
Now, I know everybody would say, we gonna eat our food defiled, but that's not. You don't want to be ignorant just because you know your food is defiled. You still want to be circumspect on what you getting. Like the brother Yarmayan say, start declining on multiple snacks. Because if you ain't looking on the ingredients, they put ingredients you can't even pronounce. And half of those ingredients might have some abomination in it or something that's not good for your body. So at the end of the day, a lot of those snacks we don't fucking need.
Even the fruit though. I did a
Yeah.
lesson on this dude had got some fruit and he got so much he couldn't eat it, so he left it out in the thing, put a camera on it. Hey, none of the animals touched it. They went and ate the corn that was in the thing,
Yeah.
but they would not touch the apples and the grapes that was literally
They got
just
that wax on the
just sitting
outside.
there,
You threw
bro.
a piece of meat. Hold
Yeah.
on. It's like I seen Good Burger. They threw a piece of meat down from Mondo
For
Burger,
the dog.
and they just looked at that shit. Then when they threw a piece of they real fatty, yo. The dog went over there and ate that
Yeah,
shit.
they
You
know.
what I'm saying?
They know better. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
And that was a sign
That
too.
was in the 90s.
That was a sign
Yeah,
too.
that was
Let
the
you know
90s,
McDonald's, Burger
Yeah,
King,
all that shit polluted.
Stop eating
What did
that
the lady
shit.
say on the Wendy's commercials back in the like 80s or 90s? She said, "Where's the beef?" She used to say that. That was their little
Where's the
slogan.
beef?
Where's
There
the
ain't no
beef
damn
at, man?
beef.
You know, where is it?
Crazy.
So this is Baruch chapter 4, going off of a point that Kayal Rakai, he brought out. This is Baruch chapter 4. I'm going to start at 29. The point start at verse 31. It says, "For he that have brought these plagues upon you shall bring you everlasting joy with your salvation.
Yep.
Take a good heart, O Jerusalem, for he that gave thee that name will comfort thee. Miserable are they that afflicted thee, and
on.
rejoice at thy fall."
Hey, look, listen. Miserable are they that afflicted us. Okay, listen. Listen.
Misery loves company.
Yeah, yep. Imagine the mindset of the elites, because they know about Yahweh Shem Yahushai.
Yeah.
They see that they know about they got files and shit that we don't even know about. They know about the animals in the forest that we don't know about. They know about the chariots.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? They trying to force their thing because they want to fight against Yahweh Shem Yahushai, man.
Right.
They know about the men of the Lord. They know this is the truth, man.
Yeah.
They know that they can't really touch us, man.
Yeah.
They're pushing shit. They sending men to your house taking pictures and shit. They know who we are, man.
Right.
You know? So ultimately, man, the Lord is really about to make something happen, man.
Yeah.
That's it. The Lord is about to make something happen. You gotta go, bro.
Yeah, when we keep going, just because of what he said,
Yeah.
they even know that Bigfoot is real.
Yeah.
You got multiple people for the past few weeks in the CIA and the government speaking about this dang stature of some damn man beast.
Bipedal being out there,
Yeah,
man.
and then you got different brothers in Great Millstone. That's coming. It was a brother that said, "Man, I ain't even believe he was real."
Yeah.
Giving out information. This is a brother in Great Millstone saying,
Yeah.
"Yo, it's animals that you don't even know of." And then a
Yeah.
brother did a lesson about Noah.
Yeah.
There's certain animals that wasn't even mentioned that came on the ark, man.
and really,
There's gonna be some things revealed.
Esau, he in the wilderness because he trying to hunt, he's trying to hunt, the animals and shit, and you can't catch them because they do shit that you can't understand, man.
Yeah.
They disappearing and shit, going into portals. They got video of it, man.
They said, I forgot the little part when you get to Central America, right near almost before you go to Puerto Rico. They say it's animals that the world hasn't seen that's in that country.
Yeah.
Man. It's certain birds.
Yeah.
They said it was a snake that had green horns all down his body.
Yeah.
And when the guy saw it, it saw the guy and the horns went straight
off.
It
Went straight back in.
went straight back in and took off.
That's crazy.
Crazy.
See? They said there was one story where the bipedal animal that they said in seconds it was 75 yards down the goddamn down the block.
Yeah.
They said it was in the barn. You know what I'm saying? The Bigfoot, they ran out the barn. They said 2 of them was 75 yards down in seconds.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So the Lord got animal. He got shit that's going.
You ever heard
it's
of
gonna be
sonic
all-
crab? You ever heard of a sonic
Yeah,
crab?
yeah.
In Antarctica.
You ever heard of a sonic crab?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You ever
Oh
heard
yeah, I
of-
did with the
Yeah.
big ass hand.
No. Sonic crab it look white, and they say it's hard for a fisherman to catch it
Right.
because
It's
it
a
runs.
man-looking thing.
No, it's a
It
crab, but
teleports.
it's called a sonic crab. Maybe that's a nickname, but you can't catch it
Right.
because it's so fast on ground.
Wow.
Even if you try to grab it and it sits still,
Yeah.
as soon as you grab it, it will be right there.
Yeah.
It's the fastest crab
It
on
looks like
earth,
it-
bro.
when you
That
see
just goes to
it's
show you
hard
that
to
what?
find.
That just goes to show you that
Sonic.
Esau has not explored the whole earth.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He only got one it says
He plays like
he
has.
plays
Yeah.
And if you I believe I seen an article and it says only 1%
Yeah,
of the earth is
yeah.
being populated.
Yep.
Only
And ChatGPT
1%
will back
of
that
the
up.
earth is being populated, bro.
Yeah.
I believe
1%. So really the earth has not even been explored yet,
Yeah.
man.
The ocean
You know?
and
it's
the
a paradise.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
I know you can't explore the ocean.
Yeah.
It's only but so far
What
you
is
can
it?
go
Bermuda,
underwater.
Triangle? What is it called?
Bermuda.
Bermuda.
Yeah, it's lands over there that haven't been found because of the weather, that's going
Yeah.
on. It's certain
ice
places.
wall.
Yeah, it's certain places that you can't go because of weather.
Yeah.
You know.
You can't go deep. You can't go too deep. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
You get swallowed up.
Hey, but in the scriptures, man, we're gonna be able to explore, bro.
Yeah.
We're gonna have a body that's gonna be able to go that far, man.
We
Yeah.
see the chariots going
Yeah.
to the oceans,
Yeah.
come out of the oceans,
Yeah.
go into the volcanoes,
Yeah.
come out of the volcanoes. You're gonna be going in and out, to and fro.
And
Like ain't that what Satan said? I'm going in and out, to
Yeah.
and fro.
Hey, listen,
You know?
listen.
It's
Yeah,
not
yeah,
the
yeah.
earth.
Hey. Imagine they at least hearing what we talk about right now. They like, you motherfucker. They
Man about the
they
birthright.
squirming right now,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
Right.
You
Getting
know?
real uncomfortable.
Yeah, they get real uncomfortable, man.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
I'm gonna finish this real quick. Verse 32. It says, "Miserable are the cities which thy children served. Miserable is she that received thy sons.
Yep.
For as she rejoiced at thy ruin
Yep.
and was glad of thy fall, so shall she be grieved for her own desolation.
Yep.
For I will take away the rejoicing of her multitude, and her pride shall be turned into mourning.
Come on.
For fire shall come upon her from the everlasting,
Go.
long to endure. She shall be inhabited of devils for a great time." And I was going to the Komodo dragons, the lizards, that after this place get bombed and destroyed, that they gonna be living on this land, man. Yo, like when you go to verse 25, it says, "Be patient,
Yeah.
because of the affliction the Lord had put upon you."
Yep.
But guess what? You're gonna see the destruction of your
your own
enemies.
enemy, yep.
Your feet gonna be on their head, just like what happened to Joshua. What Joshua did. We're gonna soon see our enemies fall, man. You don't even know what that looked like in this
Man,
time.
You can't even think.
An
you can't even
empire
ima-
fall?
Yeah. It's hard to imagine it
witnessed
because
it,
it's just
though.
like, damn.
Yeah.
You know?
The Lord breaking this place down from the inside out, man.
Yeah.
Okay, he's
On the
setting
scale,
the
that
Egyptians
shit.
versus the Egyptians. They can't agree to say their lives on things.
Right.
Okay, kingdom versus kingdom. We see what Iran is doing. They're threatening to send nukes over here. Okay, Russia threatening to send nukes over here. We at the end. We're witnessing. We're seeing it.
It's an annihilation.
Yeah.
Because it's imploding, and then ultimately it's just going to be wiped off, man. So it's going to implode from within, and then it's just going to be swept away by the beast of destruction.
Yep.
Man.
Yeah.
And usually that's how all empires mostly fall.
Sweep it away now.
All empires usually broke down from within,
Yeah.
not outside. Yes, they were being attacked from the outside,
Right.
but they really got destroyed
From
within.
the inside,
Because when
right.
you look at Belshazzar, the last wicked thing he did was drink wine and have a celebration with the treasures of the Lord. You know, he had his own tools to drink wine. He said, no, why don't you get that treasure that we got from Israel and let's drink wine from that. And then the next thing you know, you got the writing on the wall. He got scared as shit. You know,
but it's away the dust.
Yeah,
that's it. Said in verse 47, sit down and sit in the dust.
That's right.
You sweep that. What do you do when
away,
the dust get on the floor? You sweep that shit away.
Yeah, you do that at work all the damn time.
Yeah,
away with you.
Away with your ass.
Dust stands for confusion, meaning once Esau is taken out of the power seat, the Lord not going to allow him to rise up.
That's right.
Where he at right now. Because Scripture say he wiser than Daniel.
Yeah.
But he gonna be reduced to such a lower state.
Yeah.
Even he gonna be like a caveman.
He had too many chances, man. You had too many chances.
Yeah. You know,
he was already a caveman, though.
He gonna go back to that caveman state, man.
Yeah.
Where he confused and he don't have no knowledge.
Right. That's what we want his ass.
Yeah. But that's what the dust represents. The dust represents confusion.
The book of
so the Lord is going to sweep away confusion.
Yeah.
Off the earth.
Yeah,
sir.
This is about to happen.
Hey, man.
Major way.
Hey, the scriptures, man, they so on point, man. You ain't got no choice but to bring this out, man. It's so on point, bro. It's so on. It's so. What's up?
No,
Go ahead. Yeah, the scripture's so on point, man. And then, you know, as you seeing these things play out, it's like, damn, man. Ain't no space but to prophesy, man. You just be wanting to do this, man. It's like, damn.
There's no other book like this,
no
man.
other
You know, I did a lesson that said the scriptures stand alone, man.
Yeah.
The Bible stands alone. There's nothing else compared to this.
Come on, man.
Nothing. This stuff is thousands of
right.
years written ago, and,
And
we
it's
see
happening
it
right
playing
now.
right now.
Yeah.
No other book has done that.
Yo,
you know, your little what's that little
crazy.
books bak in the day where you would read a section and then you could either choose which way you go, and you would flip to this page or that page and go to it. And there's nothing like that, man. Right? These are the true understandings of what's happening, man.
It's a living book, man.
Hey,
It's
but
a living book.
it's a living book. But guess what? A lot of people had their hands on it, but it's just sitting there collecting dust, man.
Right.
But it's only, you know, that it's unction was sent from the was sent from the heavens,
That's
man.
the spirit.
On the holy ones, though, man.
Spirit.
You know, on the
You can
ones
read the Bible all day, but if
yeah.
you ain't got the spirit of the Lord working with you, you ain't gonna understand nothing because it's cryptic. The scriptures is written in code, man.
It's a good story.
Yeah.
It's
a good spell.
Right.
A good spell. That's what the gospel means.
Because of what Sam just said.
Apostle Gabar said, you know, he said the gospel actually means a good spell.
Yeah, no, yeah,
You
he
know
did
what I'm
say that. He
You
did.
go back into the etymology of the words, a good spell, man.
Right.
You know, we got it's a good spell on us, man.
Right.
Woo! Come on,
I did
man.
a lesson last night on ain't nothing else better to do but serve Yahweh Shem Al Shai. You got to know, Solomon said in Ecclesiastes, the 12th chapter, verse 13, the duty of man is to fear the Most High,
That's right.
keep his commandments.
Right.
That was the whole duty of man. We talking about a man that had all wisdom, all power, all dominion, all glory, and had all different type of beautiful women. And this man said, what is it, Ecclesiastes, I don't know if it's the 3rd chapter where all of this is meaninless in vanity. So this man saying all the glory, all this other extra stuff is meaningless.
He said he wanted to experience even everything. He wanted to experience
folly.
all kind of life. The folly, and he said it's all vanity and vexation of the spirit.
But on a lower level, we're experiencing that too.
Yeah.
Because now we see this like this.
Yeah.
All this shit is.
That's the same.
This is all BS.
We in the spirit of Solomon. We in the spirit of really Yahweh Shai. That's Yahweh Shai.
Because you can't fully serve the Lord in his freaking ass flesh with so many distractions. Because in the kingdom, you'll be able to, while having the glory, while having the power, while having the money, while having beautiful women, you'll be able to, because we'll be 100% connected to the Lord. On this side, it's meaninless to have all those things because you're not fully connected to the Lord. Your heart can be
right.
Come on.
Because listen. The scriptures say, you know, what it say? Keep your eyes single, man. And when your mind is occupied on a woman, man, they can hit you with a punch, man.
All things are lawful, but all
things are inexpedient. It ain't expedient, man. You know. It is what it is. Look, you see, it's been Jake looking. Jake, like, what the hell are they talking about, man? You know, hey, Jake really is inquiring though. You know what I'm saying? Jake be wanting to know what's going on. I was at the gym the other day. You know, this Edomite, he appeared to be an Edomite. But I was listening to one of my brothers teaching. He heard my headphones. He's like, man, what are you listening to? He's like, I'm a Muslim. I was like, nah, I ain't. I told him, I said, I'm not religious, man. I don't even know.
But the election has tainted,
and the rest were blinded. But you know, everybody just want to know what's going on because there's so much shit going on in the earth, bro.
Yeah.
So everybody is inquiring, like, yo, what's going on in the earth? They don't know.
They need that comfort.
Yeah, but the scriptures say wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times. And guess what? We happy as hell that we understand this truth, man.
Yeah.
Want answers.
We don't care about that we can't get the biggest house or the biggest car, man.
Yeah.
You know, we don't care about that we can't take no flights to Dubai and all that. We don't give a fuck about that, man. Because we got this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, man. You know, the Heavenly Father is with us, man.
Yeah. Yo,
You know, that's our possession, man.
Yeah.
You
that's a
know,
fact.
the name of the Lord, man.
Yeah. Yeah,
You know?
and that's crazy because in history, the same thing he just said, the wisdom being the stability of time, that was the same thing for each moment of our time being on the earth, man.
Yeah.
You had to always go back to the scriptures. In 1 Maccabees 15, right when they was in the cave, they said that they opened up the scriptures because that's where they found comfort, man. We find comfort in y'all. Like right before we started, Yarmayan and the brothers like, man, we at camp, man. I can't wait to bring it out.
Man.
What feeling is that, man?
Man.
Because in the world it's different. You know, but coming to serve the Lord, brothers is happy to bring it out, happy to edify, because we look at this as a job, man.
That's that
People
Jeremiah.
say it's like better than rubies.
Yeah.
It's better than fine gold.
Yeah.
Ooh, come on, man.
That's how
brothers
precious
outside.
this is, man.
Way better.
Because when you look around and you see, like,
Yeah.
who else is doing this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
You
a
literally
fact.
look around and you be like, well, who else is doing this?
Yeah,
The Lord
You know what
wired
I mean?
the Lord wired your spirit a little different from the rest, man.
Yeah.
You know, when you think about that, you just like, man, damn, you gotta be thankful, man. You gotta get up off your ass and you gotta pray to the Heavenly Father that you even understand this thing,
Right.
man.
Okay.
You know, we seen brothers fall away from this, man. You know, but it's just beautiful that you understand it, man.
Yeah.
And the brothers that you got around you, man, that's the Lord got you, man.
Yeah.
It's
know?
like it makes you that more fearful, that more thankful, and express that gratitude to the Lord even more, because we living amongst our own people, so we see how bugged out they
Yeah.
is. We see how lost in the sauce majority of our people is. They don't have a clue what the hell is really going on.
They
So
believe Esau Edom is their God, man.
Yeah.
Because
You know?
scriptures tell us that some of our people was home-born slaves.
Yeah.
Hey, right now they're fighting over parking spaces,
Yeah.
and invitations trying to get
Yeah.
3-hour waits to try to go to a
To get
restaurant.
drunk.
Man.
Yeah, that's a
Well,
fact.
because Esau said today is the day that you're
Yeah.
supposed to show love
Yeah,
to whatever.
your woman.
Folly, man.
Yeah, folly.
bro.
Yeah.
Folly.
You know what I'm saying? Like at the
Foolishness,
end of the
man.
day, but that's the all part of the bread and circus. And they got it all lined up. He was talking about yesterday.
Yeah.
What do they do? Everything is calculated on
It's
these folly ass
calculated,
days
yeah.
and this different shit.
Yeah.
And
It's
then
a
all of a
hamster
sudden
wheel.
it's a new year, and then you do the same shit over and over again. Like you said, it's a hamster wheel.
Yo,
You just ride. Look, you just riding that shit
Every
Oh,
year.
Yeah.
Yo, look,
Yeah.
I seen
You
a
ain't going nowhere, bro.
I seen Jake about 50 years old playing
Yeah.
this young ass movie. He happy as hell.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Get around like, nigga, don't you get ass on the
Going
regular?
nowhere.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You got a woman.
Yo.
All you
nowhere
doing, listen,
fast,
all
bro.
you doing is getting some ass.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yo.
You know what I'm saying?
Yo.
And you might not even get it tonight because she get
Yeah,
mad at you.
yeah, she get mad at your ass.
Not
You got
your
the
ass
right
at
gift.
home. You just spent all that money.
Yeah.
You done went to dinner.
You got the wrong bag, nigga. You done.
Yo, did y'all see the trend that they making videos now saying if you look back in history, or women are right now, and certain men is saying Valentine's was really for the women, but if you go in history, it was really you celebrating Mr. Valentine's, and they used to do orgies, man.
Yeah.
It wasn't about you women. It was really more of a orgy homo. It was really
It's
just
always
to get freaky.
It's always a wicked
perverse.
spirit attached to these holidays.
This shit is
There
not
be any
for you,
fornicator
man.
or profane
Anything-
person.
it's
such as
Esau.
man.
Right.
Right.
Man, you got Valentine's every day if you married, man. You know? Yeah.
So, like,
And
you know,
y'all worried about Valentine's and the shit that's going on?
Yeah.
Y'all should be in a terrible spirit, the shit that's going on, man.
Yeah.
Prices is rising up, right? Shit is not the same, man. This is how you know a lot of y'all is not prepared for the Lord to come, man.
Shit, you going to the steakhouse, you don't even know if you're eating steak, man.
Yeah,
Right.
You know, you
Like,
just
hey,
don't
this
know
shit
what
chewing
you-
a little
Yeah,
different,
yeah.
huh?
Yeah.
You just don't know what you get.
God, I got a precept. This Revelations 18:4. It says, and I heard another voice from heaven saying, come out of her, my people. It says that ye be not partakers of her sins, and that ye receive none of her plagues. Now we understand it's talking about us, about the elect getting beamed up. Right. Okay, but before you get beamed, you got to come out this place spiritually, man.
Yeah.
You can't be in the mindset of the folly days, man. You can't be in the mindset of what Esau, because he's putting a blindfold over you, man. To keep you in a lower estate. And we all know what that feel like, man. We don't want to be them niggas no more, man.
Yeah.
Even when I was at my highest point in the earth, I don't want that shit, man. That shit is low level.
Uh-huh.
You know?
They grow in power when you have a veil. That's why it's called Mystery Babylon.
Yeah.
That we have to take the veil off.
Right.
By bringing forth prophecies
Right.
and pointing the attributes that pertain to the system.
Yeah.
But if not, you just got a veil.
Yeah.
You walking blind and don't know what the hell is going on, man. Ain't you tired of not knowing?
Right. Come on, man. Ain't you tired of not knowing? That's a title.
The Lord actually said, "How long, you simple ones, will you love simplicity?"
Yeah.
How long would you like to remain simple, doing the same shit Esau,
Simple
Edom tell you to do
Yeah.
year after year, day after day?
Yeah.
Like, when do it get like repetitive? When do
Yeah.
it get like,
Yeah.
okay, something got to be out of this? It got to be something different.
anybody-
Jake is living Groundhog Day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With Bill Murray. You
Yeah.
just living this shit over and over
Over
again,
and over
bro.
again.
Hey, look, anybody, look, like certain spirits, man, like before we even came into the truth, we already would stop doing shit. We like, this
Yeah.
shit ain't right.
Yeah.
Because the Lord really put that spark inside you already. Like, I'll
Yeah.
keep doing the same shit over
God.
again.
Yeah,
Hell
yeah,
no,
yeah.
man.
Yeah.
I remember my grandmother got mad as hell. Well, she didn't get mad, but she was a little upset because I told her I ain't celebrating Christmas no more, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't do that no more, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm not in that spirit no more for some reason. And this is before the truth.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Life was Thanksgiving.
Yeah,
before
I'm like,
that.
man, that shit, man, this shit is trash, bro.
But you see
That's a
how
fact.
you see how like brothers is saying about the holiday stuff don't feel
Yeah.
the same. But brothers getting the truth and get tired of bringing out the same precepts, leave the truth, and then you go back doing the same shit you
Yeah,
were doing before
yeah,
the truth.
yeah.
Why you ain't complaining about that?
Back
You
to
working
your
the
old
same
vomit.
9 to 5.
Back to your old vomit.
Going through in and out of women. You can't control a job. You can't keep a motherfucking relationship. But you complaining that you bringing out the same precept, the same prophecy over and over again, but you doing the same
They
thing.
got disenchanted.
Yeah.
That's the main reason.
Yeah.
The Lord took the spirit away from you.
Yeah.
Leaving from sound doctrine, giving heed to seducing spirits and
Yeah.
doctrines of devils, man.
Yeah.
Going back into their father,
And the
going
Lord-
back to their vomit.
Listen, the Lord told you in Revelation, the 2nd chapter, man.
Yeah.
He told you, you better go back to your first love,
Yeah.
or else I'm gonna blow your candlestick out, man.
Yeah.
Come on.
Hey, the Lord, Yahweh Shai said that.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
That's crazy right there. We like, man, we know the mindset we was in. We was dead, man. You know? Without this truth, you're dead.
Valley of the dry bones.
Yeah.
man.
And you going into and you may think that you're doing something, but you just
Thought you was alive, but you
yeah,
dead.
but you dead, man.
Yeah.
Without the
What's
breath
that?
You Lazarus.
The Sixth Sense with Bruce Willis.
Oh, yeah.
Remember, he was
Bruce
walking
Willis,
around
yeah,
thinking his ass was
Yeah.
alive. His ass was dead,
Dead.
bro.
You know what
He
I'm
didn't
saying?
realize his ass was dead,
Damn.
man.
I see
You
that.
know what I mean?
It's crazy. A few more. Let's get 2 more. It says, Revelation 18:5. It says, "For her sins have reached into heaven." It says, "And the Most High have remembered her iniquities." Man, the Lord know what they doing, man. The Lord is remembering this place's iniquities, man.
Recorded.
Her sins have reached to the heavens, man. Does not the scripture say what it says? The eyes of the Lord are upon the sinful kingdom.
Yeah.
They recording everything going on, man.
Yep.
You know, everything that Esau eat that we don't even know about. You know what I'm saying? That the elites is doing. The angels recording that shit, man. You know, the sins of Babylon the Great have reached the heavens, man. It says, "Reward her even as she rewarded you, and double unto her double according to her works." It says, "In the cup which she hath filled unto her double." So she's going to get rewarded double to what she's done to the children of Israel, man.
Not less.
Yeah, double.
Yeah.
You know, so the time is coming, man.
So that's
You know?
a cut. That's a cut to all of you false prophets. Okay, with these false doctrines saying the heathens could be saved, the Gentiles could, the natural born Gentiles could repent. No, because we know according to the book of Psalms 83 on down that the nations is our enemies, man. So that's a cut to you,
Yeah.
niggas.
Yeah,
Right.
right.
Yeah.
Right, bro.
Another thing that goes back, if you talking about them getting double, when you even go into the kingdom again, that just goes back. You have to give the sense of who's going to be in rulership
Yeah.
and who's going to be beneath.
Yeah.
You can't say the other nations is some of the elect joining us, and you telling me they going to judge their own people. It really doesn't. It makes the story not accurate. It's not lining up from beginning to end.
Yeah, I got
But-
some.
Okay. Yeah. He was.
Book of 2 Corinthians chapter 4, start verse 2. For we, start verse 1. Therefore, seeing we have this ministry, as we have received mercy, we faint not, but have renounced the hidden things of dishonesty, not walking in craftiness, nor handling the word of Yahweh deceitfully, but by the manifestation of the truth, commending ourselves to every man's conscience in the sight of our power.
Sir.
But if our gospel be hid, it is hid to them that are lost. And who the God of this world, have blinded minds of them, which believe not.
Yeah.
But the light of the glorious gospel of Mashiach, whose image of Yahweh should shine into them. So the main point right there. The only lead and pull out of the world.
That's right.
Now we even pull out the
You see
snare
it?
of the devil, man.
Yeah.
No,
Yep.
but only
See the agent?
no, these 2/3. No, they're still in the it's still in the snare of the devil, man. It's still in the grasp
Yeah.
of Esau, Edom, man.
Still in that dead
No,
state.
because only they believe in this system. They believe in the fiat money, the fiat money. So they believe in entertainment. They believe in America that this place got continue on forever. Every day gonna be the same. It's gonna get better and better.
Yeah.
There's always shining.
You got
The other
faith in
side of
each
the
other.
rainbow.
Yeah.
And you got to be on a crazy train.
Yeah,
Because
you
you
gotta
see
be.
everything closing, everything is collapsing.
Yeah.
And you still thinking that this shit is gonna be better, man.
Yeah.
Right.
It ain't
That's
getting better.
crazy.
That is insane. Yeah.
The prices of everything is through the roof.
Right, right.
That's the definition
You
of
can't buy
insanity.
it's like it. You can't buy a house.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You just every house is $400,000. You know what I'm saying? You got the rent is $2,000 for a 2-bedroom.
Right.
This shit is it's over, man.
Right.
You wanna
This is
sleep
over.
outside. After that price, I'm gonna sleep outside.
Jake making $20 an hour, think he's doing something.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? This shit is over, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
$20 an hour is equivalent to making $12 an hour 7 years ago.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Actually,
It's just it's nothing, man.
Hey,
You
when
live in
to
the
the
same-
point where you got the
higher
man
faith.
working,
Faith.
you got the woman working, hell, you even got children working,
That is
just
fact.
trying to
Make ends
make ends meet, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That shit
So
crazy.
that's how wicked this place is, man.
Yeah.
You got the mother working, the father working,
Yeah.
the children working,
Right.
20
you know,
years and I got
everybody
shit to
working,
show for
the
it.
grandparents working,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
Jake-
Nobody can
Jake-
retire.
Jake, yeah. Look, a lot of people at my job, they retire, but they gotta work still.
Yeah.
What's the point of a 401k? You gonna have to come back to work.
Yeah.
You know.
And it's still not getting enough, man.
Still
Yeah.
ain't getting enough.
Still ain't getting the motherfucking nothing.
And this is what we dealing with, because really, the elites got money to clothe and feed everybody on the earth.
Literally.
That's how much wealth they have,
Truly.
but they still holding it to themselves, man.
Yeah.
You should know that the rightful
law.
rulers is not they not in order. They not the rightful rulers is not in authority, man.
Yeah.
There we go. You know what I'm
When
saying?
the wicked is in authority, the
Authority.
people mourn.
Yeah.
Because
Okay.
even in the law, if you had a brother and that was poor, if you was rich and successful in the law, you supposed to
Leave some for him.
give him meet him to a certain
Yeah,
level
that's-
because you wouldn't be dabbling. And if they was the real people of the Lord, they would be helping they lower class
Yeah.
Edomites.
And even like if you was to own like
That's
a
a fact.
farm and you grew food,
supposed
you
to
was
leave
supposed to
some.
leave some
Yeah.
behind.
Right.
Scriptures tell us that.
They wouldn't even do that.
Yeah, they won't even do that. They
Yeah.
take every grape.
They got machines.
Everyone.
Yeah.
They got machines that'll shake. I seen this machine that
Yeah.
shook
Oil
it shook
dry.
an orange tree,
Yeah.
and it had a thing underneath it, and it shook it until
everyone
fucking
came
orange
off.
and then none fell off on the ground,
Man.
and they gathered it all. They,
Yeah.
they want all.
They
They
had,
want it
they
all.
had a net
Yeah.
laid underneath.
Laid
the tree.
underneath
They
it.
ain't
Yeah.
supposed to really wait for it.
And it was the machine. It was just
Jump
shaking
off
the
of
tree.
the tree.
Caught
They
everything.
trying to get that money.
They want that. They want
That's
get
why
it.
your oranges don't be right. 'Cause
Yeah.
They taking them
They
off the
snatching it
joint
up. They
before.
need the money. Yeah.
So now we got to get right, and you got to wait, and then it expire and get old.
But even what they're doing with that is they're taking truckloads of that shit and they're dumping it,
Yeah.
and leaving it because they wanna cause famine. They want this. It's all that, you know, with the order out of chaos, man.
Yeah.
They're trying to form these, you know, these man-made events and these chaotic things so that they can
Yeah,
push
George
in their
Soros.
control their agenda.
Yeah.
You know, at the end of the day.
What's his name? Nero. He did the same thing when he did the fire in Rome and then blamed it on us.
Yeah.
That really affected Rome, and then eventually it started to decline even more. But off of the point that he said before I get his precept, because was it you or Yarmayan? I think it was said the Lord pulled us from out of that darkness, right? So this is 1 Timothy chapter 1 verse 12. This is dealing with Paul. It says, I thank Hamashiach Yahushua our Lord, who have enabled me, for that he counted me faithful, putting me into the ministry, who was before a blasphemer, a persecutor, and an injurious, but I obtained mercy because I did it ignorantly in unbelief.
Yeah.
The Lord put us in the truth because he found us trustworthy, man.
Yeah, we
he
were
found
ignorant.
faith in your heart.
We were ignorant, but that's he had mercy on us. But but ultimately he's allowed us to grow. You know what I'm saying? You know, if you ignorant and you didn't know it, that's something different.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But a lot like with Nate, you know what I'm saying? He see the mark of the beast coming.
Yeah.
He gonna still keep saying it until the end. He gonna lie. He gonna LTTE lie to the end, man. You know, when that come out, we've been teaching it. We gonna man, you ain't been teaching that, man.
Oh, that goes off of the Jeremiah 28:9. It says if they teach a peace
Yeah.
until it come to pass, then you know that was a prophet.
Yeah.
You know, soon as the MOT,
Standing
you
on
already see the approach of the MOT, so you get to know through the spirit. Oh, the men of great millstones. Ever since Pastor Tahar brought out, he's got to be a man of the Lord because they're already promoting it. And so when it's pushed and implemented, it's no excuses, man.
Yeah.
But this is Daniel 7:18. But the saints of the Most High shall take the kingdom and possess the kingdom forever,
and ever.
even forever and
Right,
ever.
Come on, man. The saints, man.
Yeah.
And who are the saints? That's the Israelites,
Yeah,
man.
and that's symbolic to Jacob holding the heel of Esau. That's
Yeah.
the only way we can take all of this from Esau. We got to take it, man. But that spirit got to be upon us, because he said, I will lift up a standard.
Yeah.
We can't overpower Esau with all his devices.
Right.
We need the spirit of the Lord to hit us where, like Judas Maccabees, where they became a man of war.
Yeah.
Or like David leaping over that damn, leaping over the wall.
Uh-huh.
We need that spirit of the Lord
Yeah.
to be able to,
Yeah,
even take that, man.
Yeah.
It's
Divine-
right here.
Yeah.
Give us this day our daily bread.
Divine intervention, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, divine
That's
intervention.
right.
We
That's
don't
right.
need divine
Yeah,
intervention.
yeah. That's why the scripture tells
Okay,
you.
because it was the Lord, like, it goes back to what we went into earlier. The Lord said he was wroth with his people. Okay, so the pride of thy heart have deceived Esau, Edom, because he think he did it on his own accord. No,
Yeah.
the Lord was
Yeah.
wroth with us, okay?
Yeah.
He was the one that sent us into captivity because we played the harlot spiritually.
Yeah.
Okay, so I just wanted to add that on there.
All right. Somebody got something? I got something.
I got something.
You do?
I got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do.
Yo, it's a verse where
Second
the Lord
Thessalonians.
say, he said, he gave you away for free, and he bought you. He bought you with
Yeah,
nothing.
yeah.
He bought you with nothing. But then another precept, he bought you with a price, which was Yahweh Shai's life.
Woo! Oh, that's the
Cause you,
spirit.
cause
Yeah,
you know,
yeah, yeah, yeah,
cause you
yeah.
know
I got
Joseph,
scripture.
he was sold and given a coin.
Yeah.
The Lord said he didn't receive nothing
spirit.
when he gave you up, you know. But then he actually it redeemed you by a ransom.
That's why
so
in
he
Amos,
actually paid.
Remember in Amos it
Yeah,
says,
yeah, he paid
when
it
you Tyree and Zidon, when you recompense me, you know, for my gold and my silver,
Uh-huh.
you know, and that's what, you know, hey, are you gonna pay me back for what you did?
Yeah.
You know,
yeah, yeah.
because they took them, and what it is, they sold us out. You know what I'm saying?
Got a precept real quick. This is Revelations 12 and 10. It says, and I heard a loud voice saying in heaven, now is come salvation and strength in the kingdom of our power. It says, in the power of his anointed, Hamashiach. It says, for the accuser of our brethren is cast down. It says, which accused them before our power day and night. So that accuser is Esau Edom, man. He's cast down, man.
Day and night.
Day and night, man.
Yes.
It says, and they overcame him by the blood of the Lamb. That's how we gonna overcome, man. You know, he just said it, man. I was about to bring it out next. But how the elect overcame is by the blood of the Lamb, man.
Yeah.
You know, the blood of Yahweh Shai.
Like the blood on the door in Exodus the
Yeah,
12th chapter, that Yahweh Shai, he did that for you and covered
Yeah.
us. In
Right.
this time, we
Right.
covered
Yeah,
from
yeah.
what Yahweh Shai did 2,000 plus years ago.
Yeah.
And instead of it being on the door physically, spiritually, blood is over the elect, man.
Yeah, ultimately,
Let's go to the book of Revelations 14.
Yeah, ultimately that blood he shed for, you know, on that cross, man.
Yeah.
You know, we we're covered by that.
Yeah.
It says, and by the word of their testimony. It says, and they love not their lives until death. See, and that's us, man. You know, we hate this fucking place, man.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
You know, but ultimately we find that comfort and we find that motivation and that inspiration by Yahweh Shai, what he did for us, man.
And he hated this place too, because he asked the Father in St. John 17, please give me the glory I had before the foundation of the world.
Yeah.
He wanted to get the hell out. He wanted that glory because he felt how due to this flesh was.
Yeah.
Man, give me back that glory.
Yeah.
Because he knew this ain't it.
Yeah, this ain't it, man.
Yeah,
You know?
In the damn box.
This is why we are to continue to decrease and Yahweh Shai increase, because
right.
because he was the first spirit created, and he humbled himself down and came
Yeah.
down and was the servant.
Yeah,
How
servant.
much more us?
Yeah, came down,
Yeah.
wash it. We always bring this out, wash the disciples' feet.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Let the heathen snatch him up and and put a crown of thorns on his head.
Gamble over your
Yeah,
garment.
man.
Yeah, so ain't none of that
Yeah, spit
Levitical
on you,
priest,
all that.
that
Yeah,
high
man.
priest. Yeah, ain't none of that
Yeah.
Levitical.
And
you
then
know.
mock you.
Yeah.
Like the Pharisees. Oh, he said he can save himself. How about you save yourself then? Come on, you get mocked by your own motherfucking people, man.
Yeah.
Oh, I keep all the laws. You know.
They can stab. Why the spirit going out of you? Somebody still stab you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know it had to
Yeah.
be fulfilled. But come
Yeah.
on, man.
And that was our own people that said that turned in Yahweh Shai. It was our own people that turned over the Messiah to the Romans,
They
man.
thought they was doing the will of the Lord, but through the spirit they was on the left hand.
Man, but that's they back today.
Yeah.
That'll be the pursuant to the book of Zechariah, man.
Hey, listen,
13th chapter.
hey, listen, this is why this truth of ours is about having faith, man. You know, you have to believe that the Lord, he did that for you, man.
Yeah.
You know, it's about believing, you know? And then when you believe, you're going to do his commandments. Okay, so hand in hand, man. Faith without works is dead, huh?
Yep.
You know? So let's read this real quick. This 2nd Ezra 6:28, it says, as for faith, it shall flourish. It says, corruption shall be overcame. Yep. It says, and the truth which have been so long without fruit shall be declared. Man, that's what you should be doing, man. You know, the understanding, the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding from, you know, the Lord says he comes in the volume of the book. We got it, man. And it's declared unto us, man. You know, being brought out day and night. Well, that's what you see on the internet, man. You know, the prophets is holding no peace day and night. They're preaching the gospel, man. You know, on the internet, unicorn horn, man.
This is 2nd Ezra chapter 2 verse. This 2nd Ezra chapter 1 verse 36. It says they have not seen, they have seen no prophets, yet they shall call their sins into remembrance and acknowledge them. We're coming back into the faith. We're acknowledging our sins, our faults. I take to witness the grace of the people to come, whose little ones rejoice in gladness, and though they have not seen me with bodily eyes, yet in spirit they believe the thing that I say. Right? We didn't see Isaiah, we didn't see Moses, we didn't see Yahushua, right, in this time frame, but we believe. What did he tell Thomas? You believe because you see. What about them that believe that didn't see? We believe in the scriptures that's written.
Salakia, that point that you just made, the Lord talking about the elect in these days, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? What about them that you know that believe and didn't see, man?
Come on.
You know? That's speaking about the elect.
Remember, Yahushua said, those that follow me in through regeneration.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Wow.
Those that follow me in the regeneration.
Right.
Yeah. So if you hopefully elect members, man, you brothers that's in this ministry, man, y'all, man, I'm telling you, I know we going through this tough ass life here, but y'all really are the highest spirits on the earth right now, man.
Yeah.
The Lord is with y'all,
welfare of the
man.
world.
Yeah, the welfare of the world, man.
Yeah.
You know?
And just with that verse, this shows you that faith is a must, because if you saying law, first you have to have faith that this is how you're supposed to live, right? That you got to believe that these words, you got to believe that these words is the evidence of how you're supposed to live. These words is the evidence of what's to come. You have to believe. Before we can apply anything, you have to believe what you're reading. Before I can apply it in my life, I have to believe it. Before somebody teach and then I go like the people of Berea, I have to search the scriptures daily to be persuaded and say, damn, this is the truth, and then apply it. You have to believe before you can even do it, man. Faith is the key. This is what he said, man. Because you're justified by faith.
Yeah, and on a higher scale, to round it up, if you ain't the elect, you ain't gonna get it.
Yeah.
That's just it. You know what I'm saying? To round it up, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, it might sound harsh.
Yeah, if you ain't predestined,
you ain't gonna
from
get
the
it.
beginning of the earth, you ain't gonna be one of them. It's over. It's it. We can try. We can beat your ass over the head with the scriptures. You ain't gonna get it, man. You know. So that's why.
That's what beloved Elder Apostle Tyler always say, man. If they don't get it, we ain't about to bend over backwards for you to get it.
Nah, because we already know.
We only out here for the spirits that was chosen by Yahushua.
Well, the brother brought it out in 2 Corinthians 4:3. If our gospel be hid, it is said to them that are lost. That's
right.
When you read in the NLT, it says to them that are perishing.
So
it's no reason for you to even have it, because guess what? You're going to be in the spirit world, right? You know, you don't need this.
Yeah,
go do what you got to do.
And through your experiences through life every day, you understand that this ain't for you. You start to understand every day. It's not for everybody, man. Nobody is built like this, man.
Not even your close family members.
Your close family members, man.
Not even your close family members.
The most toughest, smoothest brother you know.
Yeah, and everybody's not built for this type of life, man. Everybody not built to be striving in this truth, man. And it's 100% truth, man.
That's facts.
You know, it's just not. It's just you just be thinking like, damn. And then you start to understand how certain motherfuckers will fall out because they not really built like that, man.
Yeah.
I know it's not me. It's the Lord, man.
Like Daniel.
You know, it's the Lord, man.
Like Daniel.
Yeah.
Some Jake wouldn't even be able to make it, man.
Yeah.
You know, in those conditions. And outside of those that's not in the truth, I'm speaking about those that's claiming this truth and they really not serious. A lot of y'all couldn't be in the shoes of Daniel. A lot of y'all couldn't be in the shoes of Azariah and Hananiah, where you know you about to get burnt the fuck up.
Yeah.
You know your life is on the line. Yo, just worship this image. A lot of y'all would do it, man.
Yeah,
A lot of y'all fucking would do it, man.
They doing
because
it today.
because you showing through your actions, you truly don't believe in Yahweh
Because you
Hashem
fear
Hashai.
men. Because you fear men.
Yeah, you
don't
get
fear the
bribed by money. That shows that you are the example of those in the past. Because when it comes to serve the Lord, you gotta be low, right? You gotta be low. Yahweh Shai didn't have a place to lay his head, right? The prophets, you're gonna always be moving and be diligent for Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. We're not gonna have the time span to enjoy our children, to enjoy your wife, to enjoy many wives. You won't be able to because you're gonna have to really dedicate more time to Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. It's 24 hours. 12 hours in a day, 12 hours at night. It's not enough time to be in 6 kids' face, 1 woman's face all damn day. No, we gotta serve Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai because what? It's only natural to serve Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. I just got that from the book.
Hold on, because yeah, for them certain spirits.
Yeah,
It's only natural for the elect to
Yeah.
serve Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai.
Yeah.
Like you were saying, Salakia, it take a special spirit to get this. It take a special spirit to continue to thrive in it. It
Right.
take a special spirit to continue to remain diligent, man.
Yeah.
And we have to continue, us men that serving the Lord, we understand in 1 Corinthians 11:3, we have our head is Yahweh Shai.
Salakia, real quick, on the carnal level though, when you do get weak, because we in the flesh, you remember scriptures like, put on therefore as the elect.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Acts 14:22.
Yeah, you got to examine yourself rather you be in this thing.
Yeah.
man.
Ultimately, it takes
You know?
a predestinated spirit.
Yeah.
That's really what it takes. Is
Yeah.
a predestinated
Yeah.
spirit.
That's really what I was
Make
trying to
it
say.
so, yeah,
Thessalonians
come,
3:10.
come.
If you don't, 2 Thessalonians 3:10. If you don't work, you can't eat. It's men out here thinking backwards, man. I need to eat and then I work after.
Yeah,
You know how Jake is. You eat and then now you get you get the itis and now you want to go sleep.
Isaiah
No, you got to
1:4.
put the work in first.
Isaiah 1:4. My children that went away backwards.
The temple. You know how many
Backwards.
years it took to build that temple? Look how long it's taking for us to build this spiritual temple, man. And this is heavy work. Like right when brothers get done with camp, a spirit hit brothers to go do another lesson for the sheep.
You gotta be long suffering with this truth.
Yeah.
You know, this truth is long suffering. You gotta be patient. You gotta continue in this thing, man.
Yeah.
You know the truth, the message. Don't gas out though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Don't try to
Face yourself.
sit yourself in the king's seat. Don't try to be in that spirit of preeminence, because the Lord will get your ass out of here. But Sam, grab that real quick,
We
bro.
gotta remember it's a marathon.
Yeah,
And the
grab
Lord
that real
likens this truth into a marathon. So you gotta make sure you pace yourself in this thing. Because you could burn out. You could
Yeah.
do, you can do anything.
Yeah.
Stay hydrated.
Because it's brothers, it's brothers that they get on a level on this thing. That's you don't see them no more.
Right.
But go ahead, bro.
This is Isaiah chapter 33, verse number 6.
Yo,
It says, "And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times,
come on. That's
and
some
the
fire
strength
scripture.
of salvation." It says, "The fear of Yahweh by Shem Yahweh Shai is his treasure."
Damn.
All right, so it's going to be your stability and your strength of salvation. All right,
Hey, we
This
can-
wisdom,
hey.
knowledge, and understanding. It says through wisdom, you learn the things that were pleasing unto the Most High,
Yeah.
and were saved through wisdom. You know what I'm saying? So you got to keep this. This is your stability.
That is your treasure. When you open up, you find a treasure and that shit shining with all kind of shit in there.
Yeah.
Our treasure, that's the fear of the Lord, man.
You hold tight to this, man.
Yeah, you hold tight to
You
it.
gotta
Yeah.
hold tight to it.
The Revelations 1:3 where it says keep those things therein, that word going to guard.
Yeah.
You got to guard the
Guard it up.
information
Yeah, guard it,
that you
yeah.
receive.
Yeah.
And every day you have to apply.
Yeah.
Like when you even reading, you got to meditate on what you read. You want to meditate. That's why when the brothers say brothers get gassed out, because some brothers might just focus on just teaching and you not reading.
Yeah, you
Some
gotta
brothers might
balance it
just
out. You
focus
gotta-
on teaching
Yeah.
but not praying,
Yeah.
meditating,
All that comes
fasting.
with, all of that is a part of
Yeah.
thing. You got to master the whole thing.
Or if you by
I
yourself,
caught myself trying to force too many lessons and not reading enough. So I had to calm the lessons down. You know what I'm saying? To read some more. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's just a part of your growth.
yeah.
Just be well versed and
Yeah.
and you have to be well versed
Well-rounded.
in everything.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
Different areas.
Yeah.
Going into the words more, all of that, it strengthens your abilities.
They
man.
all work together.
Yeah.
You know, and if you lack one, that's the thing. You gotta
Yeah. You gotta
work on that.
sharpen
You
up.
gotta
sharpen up.
Yeah.
Because like
But
even,
you still doing the work. You
Right,
right.
you still stay,
Right.
yeah, you still, doing the work, but you ultimately you taking other time to get, better with the truth, man.
Right.
Understand it.
you
know?
seen Daniel, he'll pray 3 times a day and he was prophesying. and he was watching how he eat. You had Ezra, he's eating flowers, fasting, and prophesying, right? You wanna be all around player, because you have to know that you still battling yourself in them left side spirits. The more you grow in the Lord, the more you are a target. And if you're not protecting all angles of yourself, like the brother Yarmayan said at the gym, when you work out, whatever workout you're doing, if you're working out that one muscle, you got to know it's 3 different areas you can attack that muscle.
Every different angle.
Yeah, so when it comes in this truth, you have to attack every part of you. Like if you're an overthinker, you got to attack that, right? If you lazy, you gotta attack every angle of you, so you can work to be a better version of yourself.
Yeah, you gotta perfect yourself.
Yeah.
But with that being said, man, we're gonna face the East and give all praises, honor, and glory to
Yahweh, Ba'Shem, Yahushai, Ba'Shem, Rakakwadash.
double honor to the apostles, a great millstone, who taught us this 100% truth through the Holy Spirit. Peace, blessings, and salutations to you true believers out there in the house of David. Stay strong in the faith, man, okay? Until the next one, a Bible ball.
A Bible ball.
Shalom.
Shalom. Shalom.